Good morning, Vikings fans. Welcome back to the channel. And as you guys see by the title, I'm going to be giving you guys my 3 things that I think would make the Vikings draft day a success. This doesn't necessarily mean that, like, if these 3 things don't happen, it couldn't be a success. But I say no matter what, if these 3 things happen, I'm going to be sitting back, hey, that was a good move. Like, no matter kind of who it is, no matter how it kind of pans out, that was a good move. And that's what I'm kind of going over in this video. Anyways, if you guys are new here to the channel, it really helps me a lot to subscribe. And then also, if you guys do want to leave a comment, I'm going to be kind of going out. I'm going to start doing these comment challenges. And anyways, if you guys do get the comment right, or kind of like my favorite comment, I'm going to be throwing up your comment in the next video. Kind of way we can interact. Your comment will go like somewhere right next to my face. Somewhere right next to my face. So anyways, I'm going to be going out. What was your favorite Dalvin Cook moment so far? That's the question of the day. What was your favorite Dalvin Cook moment as a Viking? It could be on or off the field. It really could just, this is a broad question. It could be draft day. It could be his run versus the Lions. It could be anything. Any Dalvin Cook moment. It could be the Saints game. Don't matter. Dalvin Cook moment. Leave your comment down below. Leave a like. Let's fight this YouTube algorithm. I'm trying to get to a 10K by the end of next year. Big goal. Anyways, draft night stream Thursday night. But let's talk about 3 things that will make that draft night stream absolutely perfect. Okay, so for the 5th year in a row, I'm going to be saying the most important thing the Vikings need to do on draft day is draft an offensive lineman. Yeah, that's number 1. I mean, there's no other real explanation I can get. I think this team is pretty set. I think there's stuff they can and can't do, but I think one of the biggest things they can't do is protect the damn quarterback from the left side of the line, which still is a problem, but, you know, whatever, we're not here to talk about that. But I think if just drafting an offensive lineman with the first-round pick, I think that would be definitely something that I don't care who it is, even if we don't get Slater, Penei Sewell, which would be ideal. Even if we get AVT from USC, or even maybe a Wyatt Davis, or maybe the Darrisaw from Virginia Tech, even a guy like that, you know, I'm feeling pretty good. You know, I would be a little happy. That's just one thing that, like, if they just take an offensive guard in the first round, I don't care who it is. I just want to see an effort. I just want to see them being self-aware. Because I think a lot of times, like in the NFL, it's like a business. You know, businesses have problems, and you know what great businesses do? They address those problems in short amount of time. And bad businesses, guess what they do? They let those problems linger. They let those problems sit and rot. And the Vikings are letting this offensive guard problem really sit and rot right now. Just fucking address it. Or, excuse my language, just effing address it. That's all I want to see. Anyways, just guard, tackle, offensive line. I don't care what it is. You could draft a center. Actually, no, don't draft the center. But just draft an offensive lineman in the first round, and we are home free. That's it. That's all I want to see. That's the number 1 thing on draft day I want to see. Number 1. Okay, my next thing is to shore up the safety position. This might be a weird one for you guys, but I do want to see a safety taken with one of our first 4, picks in the draft. There's a couple guys I really like. Tyree Gillespie out of Missouri. I know he's a box safety. I know people freak out about box safeties, but he can also play in coverage. It's just, he is so good as a box safety. Why would you move him type of thing? But listen, we need to be self-aware again, Vikings. We need to understand our problems and our future problems. That's what we do. That's what we do on this channel. Harrison Smith, he is getting older. He's still a stud. I don't think he'll slow down next year. He'll still probably have a really good year. Then again, Anthony Harris left. We got the guy named Xavier Woods back there. He'll probably not be here for so long. So just shore that up. Go get a guy who can learn from Harrison Smith. I would rather have him have the next safety in here earlier than later, while Harry is kind of still in his prime, for he can learn. He can ask Harry questions while Harry's still in it all the way. And also Pat Pete. I know he's a veteran. Get a safety in there while he's still in here for the year. Just, you know, I think so much in the NFL is just a question and answer. I think a lot of it is like these guys that come into the league, they're young, and then they have to grow up fast. They got to become grown men. They got to learn a whole new defense, whole new scheme. And, like, if you don't do with your one thing right, it could be ending up in an 80-yard touchdown. So I think the huge thing is just asking questions to vets, getting the answer, and retaining that information. And that's what Harrison Smith and Pat Pete and, you know, of course, Mike Zimmer, Andre Patterson, everybody, that's what they do well. So I just want to get a safety in here quick. That's the second thing. It's not like that important, but I think that would be a pretty big plus if the Vikings could get a safety I like. Get a safety that we can all get behind, and we could say, you know, that guy, he might not play a lot next year, but listen, he could be something in the upcoming years. All right, and my third and last thing, this is not really like a thing of importance, but it's kind of a selfish thing I want to see. Sure up the wide receiver 3 position. No offense to Chad Beebe or old BC Johnson, but I think Chad Beebe's a great 4th guy. I think he's a great 3rd down guy that you bring in on passing or long downs, kind of like a Danny Amendola type of vibe that he had for the Patriots. But I want to see a legit wide receiver 3, whether it means drafting one in round 3, round 4, round 5. But find somebody, find a good route runner. Find somebody who can really hold that position down. BC's fine. He's a good rotational guy, but he's not that. Kind of like what the Bears found in Darnell Mooney in the 5th round. I mean, if we could find a guy like that, that'd be fantastic. I just want them to shore up the wide receiver 3. I know it's a lot to kind of double down on a position that you already is kind of stacked, but then again, Thielen is getting old, so you could also bring in another guy behind Jefferson and Thielen. Plus, this guy's got to understand, if he is our wide receiver 3 going in the year, he's gonna get a lot of one-on-ones. Jefferson and Thielen, they get doubled a lot. Even Irv, he's gonna have a lot of one-on-ones. So this wide receiver, he needs to come in, be a really good route runner, create good separation. I don't really want like a project wide receiver. I kind of want a polished guy. I like this guy named Eli Rogers from Clemson. He's really good, a great route runner. He would be a great wide receiver 3 for this team. But yeah, those are 3 things that I want to see on draft day. I would love that. We have a huge draft night stream coming for that, by the way, day 1 from pick 1 to pick 32. We're going to be streaming that entire thing, so stop on by. We're going to have a guest coming in and out. It's going to be a ton of fun. I really cannot wait to spend that night with you guys, my fucking amazing fan base. That's what it is. So leave a comment down below. Dalvin Cook favorite moment. Let's get after it in draft day. Leave a like on video, comment down below, sub to the channel. Best way to help me support your content creators. Anyways, see you guys next time. Peace.